hello, everybody. You guys. I don't know why I got so lucky in the parents department or how the fuck they pull these miracles off. My dad found an amazing car, and I have to do a 3-year loan. If you've been following my channel, I just don't have anything established because I paid shit off in cash. I'm an 80s baby, and I just, didn't realize the fact that you need to create a credit trail, and paying things off early doesn't help you. Lesson learned. Anyway, my dad helped me find this amazing car, and we're just waiting on the things to clear out and we can go pick it up, like the loan and stuff. I gotta find insurance this weekend, and I should be back with 4 wheels again by the end of next week. Fingers crossed. Everything goes smoothly. It's just like a big fucking relief, and I'm not coming on here to brag. I'm coming on to show you that manifestation is real and prayers are answered. I just went through this whole, I also got anxiety medicine. It's take as needed. It's not something I'm going to take every day, but I took it last night. I took it today. I'm going to take it tomorrow, and hopefully that gets me back balanced so that if I need it again, then I can just take it as needed. Again, I don't like this stuff that much, but I was having so many panic attacks. Since around 9/11, I was having panic attack after panic attack after panic. It just hit me like a ton of fucking bricks, and all my usual calming mechanisms, all the things I've used over these years weren't working. On top of it, my anxiety caused me not to be able to eat. I malnourished myself a bit. I lost a chunk of weight just going too long without meals. My blood pressure is probably going to be low for the rest of my life, but with anxiety on top of it, plus I had the kidney stone and a back injury, it was like a bunch of shit right on top of each other. My stress is going to go up a little bit. I have car loan insurance, and but with wheels, I can always pick up extra work somewhere else if I need to. And I'm just going to treat my car good and keep it for as long as I can, because at the end of that 3 years, I would have paid a car again, slowly, monthly payments. I'll have great credit. I'll be able to get a brand new car, which I've never had a brand new car. So my intention is to save the money for a nice down payment, and let this car help me through the next 3 years. It is older, it's higher mileage, but it's the best I can do with such little credit, and I just fingers crossed that it lasts me as long as my loan. But the last one, it was also high mileage. It was an older car. It lasted me 3 years, and it really didn't have much of a problem. I did have to put money into it. Tires, oil changes. There's a couple major things wrong with it that did spring up. It's an older car, but I've never had a Honda before, so this will be a whole new element for me. I've always been in Chevys or Fords, so Hondas are usually better cars. They last a really long time. I have all-wheel drive. It's a Jeep, so it'll be really nice in the winter. I have a sunroof again. It's funny how I keep getting cars with sunroofs. But, don't give up, because I really dipped back. I am manic depressant. I always am going to have this, where I got to fight myself, but I know I ride myself through it. I just have those days of, it's normal. You get in that woe is me for a second. I caught myself, get out of the funk, talk myself through it. I kept persisting through all the illnesses and stuff, even though I wanted to curl in a ball and give up. Every part of me kept saying, give up, give up, give up, give up, and I didn't. It was fucking hard. I cry every day still, but I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You don't need anybody else like, if you don't have parents to help you, you can still manifest on your own. I have manifested stuff on my own. It's when we get in those dips, when we don't, and those woe is me, and we stay in that woe is me, is when your manifestations and your miracles don't come in. It's that point where you pick yourself up, even when you have all of the odds stacked against you. You get up, whether you cry, whether it's a hard day, whether at the end of this day you're screaming at God like, why did you do this to me? And you still get up and you keep trying, and you're trying to better yourself every day. We are not perfect, okay? If you keep setting that intention of forward movement, if you keep picking up the pieces even when you want to let them fall, your stuff will come in for you. That's the trick. Get out of woe is me and move into, this is fucking shitty right now, but the only way this shitty is going to end is if I keep pushing forward. If we stay and we linger and we allow that cloud of doom to encompass us, and we don't get up and we don't get out, our manifestations are blocked. I was blocked for, I don't know how long it's been without a car now. A bit, longer than I thought. It was really hard for me to get a car. I could not get a car on my own, which isn't easy for me to say. I'm highly independent, but I want to prove to my dad and my mom, like, I'm not a bad bet. I pay my bills. Like, not that I have to prove that, they know that, but like, they're taking a big risk on signing with me too, and I would never want to damage any of their credit or anything, so I take it very seriously, and those payments will be on time. I might not eat, but the car will be paid for, I promise that. But I just wanted to talk to all of you with anxiety. I was so against medicine, but I have never felt that constant, I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't, like, I would have a panic attack, breathe, then later that night I would have another one, and it would just set me off and trigger me for the next day. I've never not been able to control it. So I understand now why some people do take this medicine every day, and I do have to look at that as a realism, that I might need medication every day if, like, I'm going to test it. I'm going to take it for a few days, see if I balance myself out. If I keep continuously having those panic attacks, I'm not living like that. That's not a quality of life I like. However, I'm concerned. My insurance got canceled. It was a scam thing. They were charging me money, but when I went to the hospital and stuff, they were saying I didn't have insurance. I was trying to find something that I could afford, and turns out all I had was vision and dental and not medical. So I then applied for what we call Medicaid in my state, and they tell me that it's a 6-month wait to get government insurance because all of the immigrants are coming first. Verbatim, that is what they said on the line. It's going to be a 6-month wait because of the influx of immigrants. They're giving the immigrants first pass at insurances, as in Medicaid, state-governed Medicaid programs for people like me who doesn't have a lot to spend but still needs medical insurance. You can craft your own plan. It's kind of like Obamacare, if you remember that. It's all going to the immigrants. So I said, wait. Let me get this straight. I'm an American citizen. I pay taxes every day, and all of those people are going before us. And they're like, yes, unless you have a serious condition, like something that is life-threatening, or you're pregnant. That's the only time you're going to be above an immigrant. This is not okay. What the fuck is this country doing? Democrats, you lost my vote because you're affecting my life. How am I supposed to get my medication? By the way, there's medication waits because immigrants are getting the generic medicine before our citizens. So we're having to pay double, triple for what we were prescribed as generic, but there's none left because they're giving it to the immigrants. You lost my fucking respect. You lost my vote. I've been a Democrat my entire life. I will never be a Democrat again. This country, we're rioting. You're affecting our everyday life, and we're already pissed, and it's not even election day. If she wins, this world is gonna rage.